Hi guys, and welcome to a new Pokemon video. It's finally back. Not the Nuzlocke, of course, as you can see, because I'm back at the start area. Because I've luckily skipped a few bits just to save on a bit of time. No, the Nuzlocke, as you may know, died because the two people I was doing it against weren't uploading on their channel the same time I was, so we couldn't really keep up with each other, so it didn't work. But this time, I'm going it alone for a special challenge called the Pokemon Avatar Last Airbender Challenge. And what that involves, I will quickly explain. Firstly, I can only choose a single nation, like in Avatar, and I can only catch Pokemon of that type. The nations are Air, Water, Fire, and Earth, of course, sticking with the logic of the show. If I pick Air, I can use Flying, Psychic, Ghost, Bug types. If I choose Water, I can use Water, Ice, Grass, Poison types. If I choose Fire, I can use Fire, Electric, Dark, and Dragon. If I pick Earth, I can use Ground, Rock, Steel, or Fighting. Third rule, I'm not the Avatar deal with it, so I can't have everything, which is fair enough. The fourth rule is that I can catch a Pokemon if it would gain a type in my nation. So, for example, say I picked Fire, and I had a Pokemon that would eventually become a Dragon, then I can use it, because eventually it will become part of my nation, etc, etc. And then, in counteraction to that, if I evolve a Pokemon and it becomes incompatible with my nation, I have to get rid of it because it's not part of my nation and it's not allied with me. The sixth rule involves normal types. Normal types can be used by everybody, but if their second type is a particular type, well, then you can only use it if it's in your nation. So, for example, no matter which nation I pick, I can catch Rattata, but if I don't pick Air, I can't catch a Pidgey, because, of course, it's a flying type. Now the rules are out of the way, let's go! And also, I better explain which nation I'm going to pick. I had a long, hard think about this, actually. It came down to either Air or Water, because my favourite Pokemon of all time is, of course, Cypher. And my favourite starter of all time is Blastoise. And the issue with going Air is that I'd have to choose Charmander as my starter, because he eventually becomes a flying type. And I'm not the biggest fan of Charmander. So, I decided in the end to go with Water, because I think it has a good coverage. I mean, Water, Ice, Grass, Poison, that's a lot of variation that I can go with there. And it will help me a lot through the game because I get to have the Squirtle I want. And the Poison's going to enable me to get Bug types, it enables me to get certain ground types, it enables me to get certain ghosts. So, Poison covers a lot of ground, Grass can cover a lot of ground as well, and Water, Ice. I think Ice is going to be useful, personally, especially against dragons. So let's get on with this. I will also put a link to the challenge rules in the description so you guys can keep up with the challenge and play along yourself if you want. Anyway, I can't go out alone, I better go Professor Oak. Just saying, wouldn't work in the real world, just some random adult walks up to you. Hello, stranger, you should probably come with me. If he wants you to go by the back of his van. Right, anyway. Right, just also to explain, because I better explain this. I've called the rival Nick. I've, of course, named my character as myself. The reason I've called him Nick is because, as you may know, Avatar's quite a mystical, magical sort of show. And that made me think, of course, of Mystic Force, the Power Ranger series. And it is well known by my friends that my least favourite Ranger of all time is Nick, the Red Mystic Force Ranger. So that's why I've named him that. The other name I was going to go for was Aang, because he's the Avatar, and of course my rival can choose any Pokemon he likes. But now, I like Nick, only because I hate him. So yeah, I like Nick, because I hate him. So that'll totally work. Right, I've got to choose one. Well, not much of a choice, I have to pick Squirtle. Due to my allegiance to the Water Nation. Right, which one's Squirtle? I think it's that one. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Also, because this isn't a Nuzlocke, it doesn't matter if I die, which is good. It's a lot of pressure off. And I don't have to nickname anything. And, will I nickname anything? No, I'm going to let them keep their normal names for this, since it's not part of the rules, and I honestly can't be bothered to come up with nicknames for every Pokemon I get, unless it's for a Nuzlocke. Right, now I've got to remember what to do, because I haven't played Pokemon in ages. Oh yeah, he wants to fight, doesn't he? Oh yeah. I always forget about that. Right. Of course he goes for Bulbasaur because I'm Squirtle. Which reminds me, that's another thing the Poison will help with. If I can find a bug, like Poison Bug, you know, it's going to have advantages against his Bulbasaur. So that's useful. But of course, for this fight, we're going to have to tackle spam. Actually, screw it, I'm going to speed through this fight because we all know what happens here. You just spam tackle, they use like Growl on there so they don't hit you as much, and then you win. get that done since that's a really boring fight. Right, I'm trying to when I go. No, I don't get Pokeballs till later. But luckily I'm not on Nuzlocke, so I can catch as much as I like, as long as it's part of my nation. Which isn't too bad. I've already got an idea of some of the ones I want to catch, which is useful. It's nice to kind of have a game plan. Right, if I'm correct, if I talk to this guy, I get a potion, right? Yeah, I do. See, that's freaking kid knowledge right there. Right, let's... Oh, god damn it. I want to just get to Viridian. Although, I must say, Rattata is one of the ones I'm planning to catch, because Rattata, when he evolves to Raticate, can be quite powerful, and of course it's solo normal, meaning I can definitely use it. It's one of the only things I can actually catch early, because I cannot catch Pidgey, being part of the Water Nation. We don't believe in any of that, like... Malarkey. So yeah, this first episode will be pretty much just an introduction, kind of, as I already said, explain the rules to you guys, so you know what's kind of going to be going down here. And of course I'll be doing this alone, meaning I don't have to wait or bug people to get their episodes up. I can just do episodes when I feel like. Which is going to give me a lot of room to work with. And also I find the Avatar Challenge intriguing. Because it'll be interesting, not necessarily to worry about dying, like my Pokemon dying, but to worry about keeping within the type limit. Especially when we get to the Elite Four, that should be fun. Because I do plan to do this through till the end of the Elite Four. And although my deaths won't count, I will be in the descriptions keeping a track of how many times I black out. Just, you know, to keep it as kind of a score in case I try and do Avatar Challenge on a different game, maybe. Hooray, he's learned Bubble, woo! So yeah, I will be keeping an eye on blackouts, just as a kind of way of keeping score. And I'll just put that in the description at the beginning of every episode. I'll just put like how many I'm at the start of that episode, I guess. Right, oh yeah, I've got to go talk to the Mark. Jeez, I don't remember this game very much. See, the last Pokemon game I actually played was X and Y, so I'm used to the Pokemon Center and the Mart being together, not separate. Which is weird. I'm also really excited for Omega Ruby and Sapphire. I've forgotten the first part of the name of Sapphire, but I'm getting Ruby anyway, because it's called Omega, and my gamer tag is Dan Omega, so I kind of have to go for that version. But no, it looks pretty fun. The new Megas look pretty good, and cosplay Pikachu looks fun. I'm gonna make Pikachu look crazy. It's gonna be fun. I wonder if it'll work on Raichu as well, because I personally prefer Raichu to Pikachu, so hopefully they'll make it so you can cosplay Raichu as well. Or, well, dress up Raichu, but people are calling it cosplay anyway. But yeah, hopefully it's not just Pikachu. I hope it's, like, more than just Pikachu, because it'd be quite funny, especially with Ditto. I mean, if they let you change what a Ditto looks like, I'm totally going to make Ditto look slutty. Just to show its true form. Right, and then we come back in here, and oh yeah, and then I've got to go to speak to Gary's mum to get a map. I think that's about it. I think it's his mum or it's his sister, I can't remember. Hooray! Oh god, it's Nick. I'm Nick, I'm the Mystic Force Red Ranger, and I'm useless. I'm meant to be a leader of a team, but I can't lead for shit, and I'm, like, scared all the time. Shockingly not a fan of Mystic Force. I mean, I even preferred Justin from Turbo as a ranger. And he was a bloody child. And I hated Turbo. Just because how much I hate Mystic Force. Although I do have the Zord of Mystic Force, because the Zord is kind of cool looking. But the Rangers kind of suck. Doodaloo, don't borrow a town map from her, even though I'm going to anyway, because she gives it to you regardless. Pretty much him saying that is just a hint to, like, kids playing the game, just to say, oh yeah, you should probably go and get that town map, because Gary's an... Well, yeah, by his actual show name, Gary's an ass, but his, like, sister or mum isn't. Okay, I don't even know, it doesn't even say. I think it's his mum, I'm not sure. Whatever. Not gonna go back to my mum's house, because screw telling her that I will on an adventure. Don't need to abide by her rules anymore, I'm 10, yo. Right, I don't have Pokeballs yet, do I? Let me check that theory. Okay, I do have Pokeballs. Right, time to catch a Rattata, I think. Dun 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 dun. Level 3. You're not high enough level for me. Ideally, I want to catch, like, say, level 4 or 5, so it's at least a bit leveled. I know what other Pokemon I want as well. Actually, I don't really know if I need 3... Because there's essentially 2 Pokemon I'm thinking about catching. I don't know if I actually need to have 3 Pokemon this early in the game, though. I might just go for the one. Yeah, the one will probably be more useful than Raticate anyway. Because there's a certain Pokemon I've got plans for. And you'll know what it is when I get there. Especially if you're keeping track of what types I'm allowed to use. I'm also going to do Squirtle at this point. Jesus. Right. In Viridian, need to go to the Pokemon Center. Yes, hurry up about it. There's only one. One must tickle your time. One other good thing is, being part of the War Nation, there is really an abundance of War Pokemon. It's so easy to get War Pokemon in this game. And in pretty much every Pokemon game anyway, so... shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I'm going over here. I'll give you chances to, like, figure out what I'm planning for, but you may already know. But if you don't, I'll mention it when it comes up. And it's not Mankey. Because, of course, Mankey is a fighting type, which I cannot use, because it's part of the Earth Nation. Come on. There's one thing I want. It's not a Spearow. Can't use that either. Getting annoyed now. I'm just going to start killing stuff for experience while I'm here. You growl all you want, Spearow, you little bitch. God, Lug's fucking going to the ground. Actually, I should probably go for Bubble. Because Bubble's special. And he's lowering my normal attack. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And it, of course, has the bonuses of being used by water. Wow, it still did nothing. Sometimes I forget how weak Bubble is. Die, Spearow. You're getting in the way of the thing I want. Which, shockingly, isn't you. And as I say, it doesn't seem like Nidoran is actually there. Although I swear it used to be. But maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Wow. I'll worry about that later. Actually, I should probably heal up, because Squirtle took a lot of damage from a bit of mindless grinding there. Which, as I say, was an attempt at trying to catch a Nidoran, but I swear Nidoran would spawn there. But maybe it's not in Fire Red, maybe it's in Leaf Green or Blue or whatever. Yeah, I think it might be, because I think you get Mankey in one version and you get Nidoran in the other. Oh, I can't remember. There, just skip through the mindless old man telling you how to catch Pokemon, even though I've played so many Pokemon games I definitely know how to. Since I'm not even sure where Nidoran spawns anymore, I might catch a Rattata on it. Level 2, for fuck's sake. Let's see if it doesn't die. I bet it does die. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might as well catch it. I might as well catch one. It could be useful. And since the quest for the Nidoran has been given up, I might as well take a Rattata. Because as I say, Raticate is not a bad Pokemon, and it's usable. Due to that solo normal typing. Right, let's put him at the front so he can actually gain levels. Because of course we're going to do the old bait and switch tactic. So just Rattata, switch, tail, Squirtle, yay. Right, let's just see if any of these ones... Yeah, I've caught a Rattata, why are you talking to me about it? Yeah, I'm going in Viridian Forest. No, I'm just going to hang out at PALLET Town, not go and beat gym leaders and do stuff. Yeah, bug Pokemon, that thing I can't really catch. Good times. Right, what's that? Oh, a potion, okay. Getting a lot of potions. See, Weedle, I would catch you, but... Wait, Rattata has an ability called Run Away, what? Okay, Rattata's actually got a use at the moment, which is immediately run from everything, apparently. Well, yeah, of course I have Pokemon. No, I'm just wandering the woods like a crazy person. Right. Stand a bit of the old bait and switch, I think. I think with this first episode, it's going to be quite long because obviously it's an introduction, but I think we'll go till we get to Pewter. You know, I think Pewter will be a good stopping area. So yeah, we'll stop in Pewter. Here's my plan. Uber. Screw it, that didn't do anything. Resort to tackle. Damn it, Squirrel, could you, like, not suck? Would be super. Be super if you didn't suck. But eventually Squirrel won't suck. I mean, once he gets to War Turtle, that's when he's going to start getting useful. Well, actually, just when he learns Water Gun, he'll be useful. Actually, screw it. Let's speed through the switching out Pokemon, otherwise it's going to take forever. Actually, nah, fuck it. I'm going to speed through the fight. That fight just seemed like it was taking far too long. So, well, I skipped it. Because I do want to fight with these guys to attack and level, but it's going to take a while. So I will speed the, like, throwing out the Pokemon and then switching to Squirtle at least. Oh shit, glad I stopped speeding, man. Like I said, the problem with these early fights is they're quite boring. Because all it is just, oh, I use Poison Sting, I use Tackle, I use Poison Stick, Tackle, Poison Stick, Tackle. And it doesn't really go anywhere. There we go. Hopefully Rattata should get a lot of experience for that. Switch to Rattata. This is making me miss the new version of XP Share from X and Y, you know, where it's, you just kind of have it on and then it buffs everyone, because then I could just have Squirtle out and it'd be so easy. But no, not allowed to do that. God damn it. That's what I get for speeding, isn't it? Oh, Rattata actually won a fight, so that's something. I really should stop having the trigger finger on the speed button. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna speed Kakuna because Kakuna's just gonna do hard all the time. It's gonna get really boring if I don't. So I will have to speed for this and just spam tackle. Yeah, all it has is harden, so if I just spam tackle. Although, really good experience for Rattata. Right, Battle Pokemon Center, and we're back. I seriously need running shoes, it makes it a lot easier. My little bow, go easy on. Don't go easy on me. Yeah, I can't even read now. The Viridian Forest is so boring that I can't even read anymore. You could stay and fight, but nah. I will speed through the switch at least. Seriously, this trigger finger on speed. Okay, now. Speed through the mindless trainer battle. Like I say, none of the Viridian Forest battles are interesting, so it's best to just get through them as quickly as possible. I'm against Cappies though, so I don't have to worry about poisoning anymore. Yay! Rattata's getting there. Ha, run away, bitch. Oh god. Yeah, I want to fight you. These fights may be boring, but they're good experience. That's better. See, if I didn't speed, you'd have to watch me switch out and in repeatedly. I don't think you want to see that. Because that would be boring. Switching in, switching out. Bubble, bubble again. More bubble with speed. So about the crazy sped up music sound as well. But like I said, I'm trying to get out of Viridian Forest as quickly as possible. Although because I'm trying to get out of here as quickly as possible, I may add a bit more to this episode. Potentially. Stop it. Cool, we won the fight before Squirtle died. Yay. Oh, feck off. I'm finally out of Viridian Forest, and I also went for a quick heal, but I'm going to cut a lot of the going back to Pokemon Center for quick heals because they are boring. And I don't think you guys need to see a story every 10 seconds. Well, not 10 seconds, but 9. Trying to remember if anything good is in this grass here. I don't think there is. Is there anything good in this grass? Nope. Just more Rattatas. Why don't you fight them? Oh, I could actually go to the gym, because I got through Viridian Forest using the speed button quite quickly. Yeah, why the hell not? This is an introduction video. Why not? Yeah, let's go full hog. Let's just go and beat Rock. Why not? Just do it. Actually, I don't know. We'll see what happens time-wise. If I can only beat his flunkies, I will, and then, like, next episode will start with Brock. But we'll see. Actually, let's see what this guy's got to say. Yeah, okay, he's saying nothing important, he's just saying boring stuff. By the way, quick little fact while I'm there, the reason in the original games these statues have, like, what appears to be Rhydon above them, is because Rhydon was the first Pokemon designed. Not a lot of people know that. But yeah, Rhydon was the first Pokemon that was designed. Oh, he's only got one flunky. Yeah, we could probably fight Brock in this time. And I always says 1,000 light years away from facing Brock, even though I have a water type, and totally kick his ass. Rattata. Switchy, switchy. I will, of course, not speed through these fights, because these fights are somewhat interesting, because they're not just bugs who don't do anything. There are actually good moves that the rock guys can do. Not that it matters when I gobble them. Oh, how did you not kill it, Squirrel? What are you doing? Jesus Christ, Squirrel. Not gonna waste another level, see, no. Just attack and kill it. Totally good. How did Rattata not level from that? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, we need to get Rattata to level 20 as quickly as possible, because that's when it gets super action relevant. Dance Rule suck. I feel like saying it. Although originally I was quite a fan of Sand Slash, because Sand Slash kind of looks badass, but there are other ground like Pokemons that I prefer. Like, trying to think of good ones to note. Oh yeah, the main two I prefer, like ground type wise, I would say Donphan and Nidoking, which is why I wanted the Nidoran so bad. But, can't get everything, so. Damn, I'm actually probably gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center. That'll suck. There we go. I was gonna say, Squirtle should definitely level. Especially for Tao. Hooray, that's him dead. Well, not dead. You know what I mean. Pokemon fainted. Right, time for a quick run back to the Pokemon Center, and then, screw it, let's fight Brock. There, made a quick trip back to the Pokemon Center, now we're ready to fight Brock. Because, why the hell not? We've got a water type, can't do nothing with it. I must say, just looking at the nation's stats types, the Fire Nation is screwed with this start fight. Because they have nothing good against, like, rocks at the start. So I guess they'd have to just level the Charmeleon and then hope for the best. And, like, be over-leveled for the next fight. But then again, because they can have electric, they are okay in the next fight. Although, because of me picking War Nation, I do get grass. So, if I can catch, say, an Oddish, maybe, and level it, that'll help me with Misty a lot. Which is probably what I'll do, because I quite like Vileplume. Not my favourite grass type, no. My favourite grass type is probably Executor, because he's awesome. Or Ludicolo, one of those two. But that discussion is for another day. And also, Ludicolo isn't in this game, so Executor and Vileplume are the closest I'm going to get to ones I like. Although, of course, I won't get Executor for ages, because you can only get Execute in the Safari Zone, I think. Oh no, he's binding me. Whatever shall I do? Oh yeah, use Bubble, got it. Right, I wonder if this fight... I doubt it'll kill him in one, but it should do a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, it does over half, so it's totally good. Yeah, because it matters that Onyx's speed went down. Because Onyx is kind of slow normally anyway. Although, in all fairness, he was quicker than my Squirtle at the start, so that's kind of weird. Right, well, that's Brock dealt with. Woo, Rattata's level 10, yay. And Squirtle's level 13. Awesome. Hooray, a decent bloody water move. Yeah, because Bubble's doing 20, I wonder I couldn't do much. I'm going to get rid of Withdraw, though, because I'm not really a big fan of stat boosting moves, especially not in single-player runs. So we'll keep Bubble for now in case Water Gun, like, runs out of PP, and we have to get desperate, I guess. So let's go with that. Yeah, I can use Flash, blah blah blah. Not that I have an electric type that can use Flash, because I've got to stick with my nation. And a TM that I'll never use. Because it's like Rock Tomb, isn't it, I think, or something? Yeah. Yeah, because Water, Ice, Grass, Poison, and normal types can all definitely use Rock Tomb. Right, I think we're going to end it there for this episode. So yeah, we got a lot done. We got quickly through Viridian Forest by the abuse of the speed button. Squirtle's leveling nicely. Rattata is doing well in the team. And will be a valid member of our team because he is, of course, solo normal type. And yeah, this has been the Pokemon Avatar Last Airbender Challenge. I've been Dan Stanton, of course. And thanks for watching, guys. And goodbye.